You're watching Poindexter Lounge for the unit.
What's up, nerd family? Welcome once again to the Poindexter Lounge. My name is Enosh, aka Enosh Fett, and it is good to have you all with me in the lounge today. It's always a good day to be in the lounge. And today we're kind of on the road here at my new studio. I'm setting it up, I'm getting things set up so that after work I can be able to do more toy reviews and do cool new things like I used to be able to do. And I now have the space, but it's getting that space set up. So I can't wait to be able to show that to you. But I got some of my stuff here you can see set up in the background, and we're just making the office look pretty cool. But today we are talking about Batman from the Todd McFarlane line of DC Multiverse from Zack Snyder's Justice League. And we're going to open this thing up and review it. And why don't we go ahead and do that right now? All right, so here we are once again. Here is the packaging. Batman looks pretty good in this. My packaging was a little dented. I got this shipped from Walmart.com. I could have got this from quite a few different places, but I didn't want to risk just trying to find it at retail. And that's the world that we live in right now, folks. You pretty much, if you want to guarantee that you have something, you pretty much got to stay ahead of it and make sure that you order it online. I did get this, though, with free shipping because I bought some other stuff, and I believe it was if you got $35 worth, you got free shipping. So I was going to order it through Big Bad Toy Store, but it was going to cost me $4 shipping there just for the standard shipping. So since I knew I was going to take it out of the package, it didn't really matter, and I got it this way. So let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging. It's pretty standard stuff. You got the basic window, you got the black and white with some blue highlights. Here we have, it says Mcfarlane Toys up at the top. It also says 22 moving parts. Right here on the top, it's got the Justice League 2021 logo. You can see Batman through the window. And and I guess this is a common thing where that Batarang is supposed to be up here in the corner. It falls out, and so people are asking me if that had happened, and then when I checked it, it was the case. And then, of course, his card is back there. Down here at the bottom, it says DC Multiverse, and it says Batman, and then Justice League 2021. The left side of the box looks like this. It says DC Multiverse, has the Batman name there, and, of course, Mcfarlane Toys. The other side of the box has a bigger Justice League 2021. It says Batman, Justice League, and Mcfarlane Toys. Here's the back of the box, and like I always say, just one more time, just so that we know exactly who made this. It's Mcfarlane Toys, Batman, Justice League. Here it says each figure comes with a collectible trading card, and this is what the trading card looks like. I love Ben Affleck as Batman. To me, he is the greatest Batman, and it will be a travesty, an absolute travesty, if we never see a solo outing from Ben Affleck's Batman. Restore the Snyder'S. Hashtag restore the Snyder'S. And what does that mean? It simply means I want to see more of this universe. It doesn't mean it has to be the only thing. We've got a multiverse. We've got a multiverse movie coming. I just want to see that. But Ben Affleck did an amazing job as Batman. Down here, of course, we have all the different figures. Not all the figures, actually, but it says you can collect them all. Here we've got Aquaman. He will be our next review. This Batman. Cyborg, we've already done that review. The Flash, we've done that review. And Black Suit Superman, we've done that review. Now, we do have a Blue Suit Superman that is a Target exclusive, I believe, that I'm going to try to get. It was sold out for pre-orders by the time I got around to it. But we do also have the helmeted version of Cyborg coming, and then there is a Bruce Wayne with no cowl. Down here is the McFarlane social media icons, where all you can find them at Mcfarlane Toys. And then also there is the address if you ever just want to write them a letter and just be like, hey, Todd, what's up? I like your toys, or maybe I don't like them. It doesn't matter. Whatever you want to tell him, I'm sure he'll listen. Here is the bottom of the box with the UPC symbol. There's your numbers right there. It says DCJLM, 7-inch figures, Batman, all your codes, all your stuff, and where it's made. So let's go ahead now and actually open the package. And it doesn't matter how we open the package because we're not putting them back in. Some figures I like to keep in the package, some I don't. And these Mcfarlane toys are ones that I like to open and display. So we're going to do that. Now, something that people have been mentioning to me, or that I saw, was that this part right here, this picture, is exactly 4x6. So some people are actually cutting these out and saving those. That's actually a good idea, and I wish I had thought of that because they would make nice cards to go along with the actual trading card. But I haven't started that yet, so nothing I can do about it now. Here's Batman in the bubble. You can see what he looks like. He looks good. He's only got these 2 straps here and then everything else, but there his cape is coming through the back here, so you want to be careful that you don't rip anything when pulling that out. Here is Batman and everything that he comes with. He comes with obviously the figure, the stand there underneath of him, the trading card, and a Batarang. And we will look at all this in detail. But first of all, let's go ahead and look at the sculpt of the figure itself. I gotta tell you, I always say this, but I'm always amazed that these are $20 figures. I mean, really, you are not going to get this kind of quality anywhere else for $20. We're gonna look at the counterpart to this Batman that came out in 2017, which is fine, by the way, which was also $20. But the fact that Mcfarlane has kept it here, you know, we're 4 years later, and he's kept the price range, yet the quality has gone up, it's just amazing. So let's take a look. Here is the head sculpt. Very good likeness to Ben Affleck's chin there. I like this this cowl. Looks really good. I kind of wish that they had made these goggles removable so that you could actually have that, but they're not. And this is the only Batman that we've gotten so far, so that's pretty much all you get there. I do love the sculpting here of the armor, of the bat, of course, on the front. The gauntlets, a lot of nice etching here. The legs are very nice with, like I said, just the armor that's on them. And we'll talk about these briefs. I don't know what you want to call this section. The pelvic region of these figures has kind of got me frustrated recently, but we'll talk about that in a second. The other arm here, you've got here's his back. Not a lot going on here, but you know, it's the attention to detail. You know, he's got a couple of wraparound pads there, and that's that. Now then you have this cape. And I gotta say, I am most impressed with this cape. This cape is not just a hard plastic or just a soft rubber. It's a very soft rubber. I like how it looks because it almost looks like fabric. It has a fabric type of feel. So it's very different than any other cape that I've seen before in the fact that it's not cloth, it's not soft goods, but it looks like soft goods. And it has a totally different feel, and you can see here where it wraps all the way around the front there. But man, this is a really cool cape, and I like the way that it flows and the way that it bends. Man, I wish I can't describe the feel of this. It's just a soft rubber, but it almost feels like cloth, except for it's much heavier, and but it has that look. And so I like the fact that it looks like cloth, even though it's not. Let's go ahead and take a look at his articulation. Batman has the standard articulation that comes with these Mcfarlane figures. Let's take a look first of all at his head. Unlike Cyborg that we looked at last time, he has like no up at all. Like, I mean, it's just barely there. And his head, honestly, has very little up and down. I mean, it has a little bit, but it's not that noticeable. I mean, it's either, you know, it's down into his chin's down to his neck there, or it's up just a little bit. But it does go all the way around. What would be nice is if they made an alternate head that we could have had for this without the goggles again, but they didn't. This has the standard arms of any Mcfarlane figure. It's got these butterfly hinges in here so that you get this forward and backward motion. It does go all the way around at the arm. He does have a bicep swivel right there, and he's got a double bending elbow right there, so you can get some great poses out of that. He has the standard ball joint that these Mcfarlane figures have. So this goes all the way around. You can go up and down, all different sorts of ways like that. And he only comes with one set of hands. So this hand is fully open, and this hand is fully open. So you can put things in there. You can put his batarang in there or anything, other accessories. The other arm does the exact same thing as the left one. Now, he does have kind of the standard crunch. It doesn't crunch a lot because of the armor. But you can see there, you do get a little bit of movement. You can get him to spin around up the upper torso and then again at the lower torso. So he's got some pretty good range of motion there. Now, this is the part that I've been having a frustration with. At least these briefs, this brief is a rubber. It's totally not even part of the figure at all. So it's not a hard piece of plastic like these usually are that's there. This is a soft piece of rubber. See, I can bend it there, and I don't like that. I would like it maybe if it fit better, but I mean, you can press all this in, and unfortunately all of the oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. His leg came off. Okay, I got it back on. So at least, I want to be careful here. I've told you, these hinges, at least it didn't come off at the hinge where it's got that pinch there. That pinches, you can kind of see it up in there. It's these two pieces on here and it pinches in a pin there. If that pops off, your leg is going to forever be loose because those parts bend out and you can't ever bend them back enough where it fits tightly. It came off the main peg there. I guess this is one of those good times where this is rubber, I guess, because I was able to peel this back and actually push it on there. But the problem is with all these other figures is you can see down in here, you can see the mechanics of the figure itself. And I don't like that at all. It looks bad. This is probably the best looking one out of all of them, so it's not as noticeable. But if you go check out a couple of my other reviews from the Zack Snyder Justice League figures, especially the Cyborg and the Steppenwolf figure, it's just bad. It's very choppy looking. There is no thigh swivel here, but he does have a double bending knee like that with the knee pad there. There is no spin there at the shin, but he's got the standard ball joint there for the foot that goes all around, and then he's got the bend at the toe. And the other leg does the exact same thing. Let's take a look at his accessories. Something that I just discovered that you kind of want to be careful of, apparently, is these can pop out. So there you go. This figure seems to kind of be falling apart on me, so I'm going to be very, very careful. Here's the first accessory, which is the standard DC stand. And these look cool, and I'm really glad that these figures come with this. And it just simply goes into the foot peg holes here at the bottom and allows you a little more flexibility with how you can pose your figure. He also comes with this batarang, which looks really great, just like the movie. And so, man, I almost want to get another one of these and figure out a way to give it to Freddy from Shazam. But, oh, that's right, they didn't make a Freddy. The batarang fits in his hand very nicely, just like that. Now let's take a look at his trading card. It says Batman Justice League right there with the picture, of course, on the front. Then it says Batman Justice League data file, source Justice League Director's Cut 2021. Once again, it's got this director's cut stuff on it. Real name, Bruce Wayne, and then the bio goes as such. As Gotham City's greatest vigilante, Batman has fought single-handedly for years in relentless pursuit of justice. Now, after witnessing Superman's ultimate sacrifice for mankind, Bruce Wayne's restored faith in humanity compels him to bring together a team of the greatest superheroes in order to save the world. And then it's got the DC Multiverse logo right there. That's that. Now here on the left, we have the Batman that was released by Mattel for Justice League in 2017. And here, of course, is our figure on the right, the new one. Now, if you look at this one, you know, he's got similar articulation, I guess. First of all, this is a 6-inch scale figure. The new ones from Mcfarlane are 7-inch scale. The colors look a little bit more believable, I think, in the Mcfarlane toy. These are pretty just kind of standard. I like the articulation better in the Mcfarlane toy. Just a lot more you can do with it. You know, goes around at the elbow and stuff. It just, I don't know, it just looks better. These have a little bit of ab crunch here in the middle, as you can see, and I know people seem to like that, and that seems to be a big thing for them. A lot of people hated the new ab crunch design. I think it gives you better, more realistic poses for your figure. But you can see here, it was some weird articulation pieces here, where it kind of goes around there. But of course, you know, this part is a hard plastic piece, but it's not just one brief. It's this hinge here, kind of goes around. I'm not going to do a full review of this, but single bending knee just goes up and down here at the foot. It's a basic figure compared with a much more articulated figure, a better figure all around. And of course, this cape, I kind of like this cape a little bit. Although it does curl up. It's a weird kind of pleather material on one side, and then it's kind of a I don't know what you would call this. It's just kind of a clothy material on the inside, so it's got like a fake pleather look to it. I do like the way it looks, but you know, it doesn't stand up well, and it curls after a while. I've had this figure now for quite a while, and it curls, and I never did like the little rounded off edges here at the bottom. You can see this one, it doesn't try to do that Batman type of deal. It just has some just regular edges there with a couple longer edges here and there. But it's kind of weird because this looks more like cloth than this one does. This one, if you get it crimped at all, it was crimped like this in the package, so that's how it continues to look, and you're never going to get that out. I mean, I guess you could try to steam it, or I'd be very careful. I'd be very leery of trying to do anything really to get that out. But there is your comparison. Also, with the eyes here, these goggles have this white, kind of silvery, I guess, outline. Mcfarlane's do not. It's just kind of black all the way around. There's some silver in this helmet. There's just black on this helmet. And so there you go. And I would show you a picture of what it's supposed to look like. Maybe I can bring one up, what it looks like in the actual movie. But, you know, on the card, we just get the regular Batman. So, Mcfarlane, what's the deal? You're showing us the wrong Batman here. You're showing us the wrong suit even. It's not the same suit. It's just a picture of Batman from Justice League. So, oh well. But there's your comparison between the 2017 version and today's version. I think today's version looks much better, has much better articulation, and is much more of a value given the fact that this was just a basic figure. I mean, look at this face. Just look at this paint job, just a basic face, where Mcfarlane, the lips are colored. It looks more like skin. This looks like just, I don't know, kind of a basic washed out, you know, color. I don't know. It's just weird, but there is your comparison. So that's the figure, folks. Like I said, it's got some issues when it comes to that pelvic region, but it's okay. That my leg popped off while doing this, and man, I might have to hot glue this because you can see here his cape keeps wanting to pop out of his neck. So hopefully I can keep this figure together because I think he looks pretty cool otherwise, but we'll have to wait and see. So there you have it, folks. That is my review of Batman from the DC Multiverse Mcfarlane Toys, Zack Snyder's Justice League line. That's a mouthful, and it's such a mouthful to say. Like I said last time in the Cyborg video, I hope I can get all that in the title of the video. But hey, what did you guys think of this review? Did you like it? Do you have this figure? Are you looking to get this figure? Do you wish that they had made one of these figures without the goggles? I mean, they did make one without the cowl altogether, but you know, maybe one without the goggles would have been more your style. Let me know down in the comment section. I'd like to hear your thoughts on this. And not just in the comment section, but also follow us on social media so that we can continue the conversation long after the video is done. And you can share with me maybe your favorite toys and some of the things that you love and some of the things that you get on your hunts while you're out there at stores and different places looking for stuff. I would love to hear from you. I would love to see those things. So please follow us on social media. And who knows, maybe you might end up on an episode of the Toy Room with me. Wouldn't that be cool? So hey, do that today. Also, thank you to all of our patrons. Thank you to all of the members of our channel here at the Poindexter Lounge. We're so grateful for all of you and thankful for all of you. And thank you to everyone who gives super chats throughout the week during our live streams. We can't explain or tell you all enough how much we appreciate each and every one of you. And of course, we appreciate all of you who simply just watch the Poindexter Lounge, because without you, there is no Poindexter Lounge. There is nothing. There's no point in doing this if nobody's watching. So we are grateful for all of you. Well, that's all we've got for today, folks. But my name is Enosh, a.k.a. Enosh Fett. And it's been great having you here. And like I say, I'll see you in the toy aisle. Stay nerdy.